All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Adjusting Success. We're going to go through some Google stuff today. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to do some cool things. But if you have any marketing questions, here's your chance to bring them up in Adjusting Success, and we'll go through them together, answering anything to help you grow and reach more people. That's the whole point of all this. So, bring your questions. We're on YouTube. We're on the Facebook marketing group. We are on LinkedIn. We're everywhere. There's many ways to watch us. I'm just going to go on here because it makes me share to the group. There we go. Share group marketing 101. Perfect. So if you're part of that group, you can watch it live there and then on YouTube and all that great stuff. And that's what we're going to go through here. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you what's going on. We titled it Google suppressing healthcare sites. It's true. In 2023, millions of complaints of rankings going down for some reason. Of course, what are you going to do? Go to Google search engine and find the truth about Google suppressing sites? No, of course not. But the data is pretty straightforward there. I mean, there's a lot of healthcare rules that have been going on and being passed since 2020, pretty aggressive across Europe, Canada, North America. So Google's had to kind of pivot, and because they're saying they're protecting health information, we're all being impacted on this. And a lot of people's rankings on maps, on sites, just started to tank, no matter how good your SEO was. So always staying on top of it. It was kind of an eye-opening event for everyone. I noticed it in my business too. We used to get like 10 to 20, on a good month, 20, but 10 contact us forms just naturally on our website. And that directly came from Google. People would go to Google, whether it was a referral or whatever, they'd go to Google, search us, go to our website, contact us, fill out the form, say, hey, I've got back pain. Can you help? Hey, I've got migraines. Can you help? Hey, I'm 28 weeks pregnant. Can you help? And we used to get at least 10 of these each month. And then in 2023, it really just died off. Our website didn't produce anymore. I was blaming the old website guys. We changed to a new website host, and still I haven't noticed. We've been working on it for over a year now. Still, I haven't noticed much improvement. The way we get our traffic is by Google Ads. You pay to play, but that is what's going on. And I just keep doing research and reading blogs. The only way to find this is through IT blogs and these nerds in the field that know what they're talking about. And they all admit it. There is some suppression in there. Of course, Google doesn't admit it. So there is no hard data on that, but who cares? We know all the big techs are all doing this all the time. So that's okay. But what can you do to protect your website? And let's go through this. I'm going to go through the search console. We're going to share the screen here. Yeah, let's do this. Perfect. Hopefully you guys can see that. Nice, right? Yes, perfect. So you're going to go check out your Google Search Console. Once you go in here, should remember you. You just put in your site. It'll ask you what's your site. You'll have to verify it. And I love this thing. This one will show you activity. Here it starts from June 16th to September, so the last 90 days. And it'll just show you performance and total clicks and searches per day. And you can just go through here and see what your average is. And if you just draw a line here, you can see, the averages are probably around 10 per day that people are fully going in there. And then you can go into some full reports and see what's going on. This is over the last 3 months, total impressions, average impressions, and then you can see what's happening there. So once you get more data, and then let's go a little bit further, let's go over the last 12 months, apply that. There you go. A little bit more. Now you're starting to see, okay, well, if I draw a line right down the middle here, I'm in that 10 for clicks, and I'm in the 200 range for impressions per day. And you can see here we worked on it and then started. You see the dive here in 2023. I think we got to go back a little bit further. Let's go back the last 16 months. I'll show you what's happening. Yeah, there was a dive in 2023 with the purple line. You can see in the background, and to try and get this back up. So it was there. We noticed it. And then you've got your top keywords. really important to go through when you're writing blogs or building your SEO. What are you actually going to write about? Well, the name of your practice is always going to be number one. I mean, your current clients are looking for you on maps all the time. Let's say you get a new patient that looks for you. They search, they find you, they come see you. The next visit they come in, they may pull out the map again and search for you again to find the map again and call your office to reschedule an appointment. So Google's used quite a bit. The app's on the phone. Google Maps is on everyone's phone. Google Search is pretty much on their phone. And then Google Chrome is what most people use. So this one is the number one for sure. And then the number one searched for most of you out there is chiropractor near me. And you want to be ranking for this because it will be your number one outside of that of your practice name. Then for doctor, and this is very common, and that's what we're seeing in our searches through here. And you can go through tons of information, and I would go through these, and this is where you start writing blogs about. So here's our first one that's outside, functional medicine. We're going to prenatal chiropractor, a pediatric. This is where you're going to start writing red light therapy, acupuncture, Webster. See? And then that's how you get your keywords. There you go. And then all the information's in here. Some good stuff about the Google console is the sitemaps and making sure that your site is, clean. So you want to go back to sitemaps. Every website has to have their site mapped out, and you have to make sure it's active and correct. And this will say success. You'll be surprised if you don't have this, you won't even rank. Your website will have a lot of 404 errors. It'll show you if there's been any flags that have come your site's health on Google's. You're suppressing this. How do you improve search engine optimization? That's how you do it. Feel free to ask any questions during this time. This is what we're going to go through. Building SEO and working on your website. Now we're going to go to our website and we're going to show you where we should have most of our information. And the homepage should pretty much be a redundancy of your location, your zip code, the people that are there, the name of your practice, and what you do. And that's why you can see this. This is all SEO ranking right at the beginning of our homepage. And then the things that you want to rank for as the highest. And these ones are going to be based and can change as time goes on and you learn more about your top search words. So that's really important there too. So that's the homepage. That's what people see. Then you have more through the services or however way you want to list it. Some people have like a drop down of all the conditions that they do. I like that one too. It creates a lot of content for the practice, which is really great. This one is more like services and who you're going to service. Another way to do it is through blogs, which I highly recommend. This one is just an internal way to list a ton of stuff of what you do and have it all categorized on one page. It keeps it super clean. Blogs, health, and how to counteract Google just to be throwing your hat in the game so that you can this. That's the only way to do it. So that's why Google ads come into play. But if we don't have the basis set up properly with a proper website, a proper SEO structure, blogs constantly going out, then you run into problems of ads costing more to run. But anyways, Any questions about anything marketing? I know we do a lot of Facebook, and you can see me talking about Google a lot more just because they're getting underneath my skin as a practice owner myself, just always trying to crack the code of Google and try to make sure we rank properly and do those things. That's really important. But staying on top of them, but what are you guys doing for marketing? You can send those questions in at any time, and we're here for you so that you can ask them if you need to. So there we go. We're going to go into that. I'll open up the chat, see what any comments in here. Nothing on YouTube. How about in the group? Anything in the group? If you guys need any help with anything, just send out a message or comment on these videos. And then the next week, I will talk all about that one thing so that we can answer the questions that you have. But no, looks like we are okay for questions. Good stuff. So yeah, every Monday night, 9:30, we do this live. It's an opportunity for everyone to get together and ask any questions on marketing whatsoever. I'm here for you. Here for you anytime. You can reach out to me at any time at info@enricod.com. I'll answer any emails you have that way as well. But make sure you go into your Google Search Console. Make sure you're pumping out blogs continuously. If you need any help on any marketing, we're here for you. Whether you do it yourself or whether you have a marketer doing it. If you need a second opinion, we're here for you. Just let us know. I'll hang around for a little bit more. I don't know if I have anything else to show you on the websites here as far as increasing SEO. SEO is a search engine optimization is a continuous thing. It's not a one-time thing. You can't just hire someone to do this overnight for you. It takes months to develop it over time as your website continues to get scoured by the bots over and over and over again. That's how you build it. They keep hearing the redundant content over and over again, and that's what you will search for. So if, let's say, you want to help more infants in your office, more, babies, that's what should be a lot of the blogs that are coming out, is all the stuff that you can help, all the problems that you solve with babies. That should be content that you put out, and that can be a year's worth of content that you put out over the course of a year, 2 blogs a month. This could, over time, 24 blogs. This stuff builds the SEO on that. Google sees this, the internet sees this, and then when people start searching pediatric questions, you start to move up the rankings. And just substitute infant for anything. It could be functional medicine, it could be disc herniations, it can be neuropathy, it can be any niche that you're working on. Particularly, the more you talk about it and the more problems you solve for it, the better your rankings will happen naturally. Man, Monday nights, tell you what, anything else that you guys have for me, just put it out there. And if you're not part of the Marketing 101 group, make sure you search that. Go to facebook.com, log into your account, and then search for Marketing 101 for chiropractors. It's a private group. All you have to do is just answer the 3 questions and you're in. And that's how you get into that group. In there, we share a lot of marketing information all the time. And there's tons of free content in there and a lot of support and help that you need. All you got to do is just ask a question. And that's how we do that. Anything else from you guys? We're here for you. Have a great week. Keep doing what you do. And keep that SEO up. That's the only way to build a strong and healthy and vital website, is to have constant and repetitive SEO. Otherwise, have a great week and take care.